Just got this car in, and it came here for a stumble. Now it's a carbureted LS, like rectangle port. Should be a pretty ballsy engine. It's like a mid-tens kind of car type of thing. So it should be a pretty ballsy engine, obviously light car. And it came here for a stumble. So they're kind of like, okay, you know, and the first thing I did when it got here is I popped the hood. And like this thing sounded like a dog. Like it didn't sound like it would run a 1350. Like it
didn't have any timing by the sounds of it.
Like it sounded like it had no timing, and all the injector pump cams were like 1/8 to 3/16 slack. So like it wasn't like there was no chance. In the first eighth of a throttle, you could push it, and it wouldn't even change the RPM. It was just like, like okay, what the heck? So we had already ordered a new carburetor for it because the guy wanted a new shiny carb anyways. So we went ahead and bought that, and I dropped it on, and I mean, kind of just adjusted the idle screws quickly, and you know, even with the proper cams and everything and the proper adjustments, like it was lazy still. Like, what the heck? So then I was like, I knew you could tune the 6LX box because that's supposed to be tuned by a laptop, so you can do timing just like any MSD box. So I get looking around and I find out that you have to use these wonderful dongle plugs that everybody remembers from 2008.
You'd think for Amazon and Big Stuff 3, or we wouldn't have that junk.
Exactly. So we had that garbage around, and I opened up the laptop, and this is the tune I have in it now, where I actually added some timing down low and stuff, you know. But what it had in it was like at 0 RPM, it had 10 degrees in it. And what I did here is I programmed a starter retard, but they had all the way to 1,000 RPM. It had 10 degrees. And then it slowly ramped 10 degrees until like 3,000 RPM. And then it went to like 40 degrees and then dropped back down to 30 something. And this is an LS, so those only typically ever want to have, you know, 30, 32.
You put that little timing jump in there to try and deal with that stumble.
Deal with the stumble, yeah. Which I don't know how much it's helped. I may end up taking it out, but should run a little cleaner, I think, at idle with a little more timing in it. So
you could take it out and try it.
I kind of like the idea that it'll run cleaner at idle, but other than that, it's a pretty nice little car.
Pretty clean little car. Well, it was clean until I leaned on it and Bondo dust.
Yeah.
But I mean, nice
turbo,
paint, good
turbo
solid car.
350 and, you know, all the right stuff. We got to put new tires on it. That's another thing on our list.
Yeah, we need to order some of them for them too.
And the nitrous kit's got to go on, but we got a bunch of faulty parts with the nitrous system, so we're going to have to do some.
Yeah, nitrous was the fail there.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some updating. His girlfriend got him the kit on Amazon, and one of those things where China and, you know,
I don't understand that because
it's all in NOS packaging, but it's not, to me it's some garbage from the 90s that didn't work in the 90s. And they may have pieced a kit together through a couple things.
It would work fine if you didn't want to put a jet in it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It was set up so you could not have a nitrous jet, so that didn't make any sense. But now it runs actually quite well.
It needs hoses to get a jet.
But we have everything to do a nice kit on it, so it's. It runs really good, nice little engine. Not, you know, LS oil pressure, you know.
Yeah, it's not huge, eh?
But runs very good like that.
Makes it feel good now. So, you got the world's steadiest air fuel. I'd say that doesn't work.
But no, and it's very good as far as startup too and stuff like that. You just, yep, no foot action, nothing. So
it looks good.
Like I told the guy, come up tonight with your plate and we can go test drive it a little bit on the street and see what it's like. And we're supposed to get plugs as of tomorrow morning, and we got a couple other little jobs to do in the car.
Yeah, we've got to figure out this front wheel stud situation. They're done. There's one missing, and they're all kind of welded in there and buggered up. So I think somebody's done some toggling there. We'll have to.
Well, there was a little bit of toggling actually done on the car. I looked at the fuel log also. I noticed that I don't really like. You have some action here with a short 6 hose, and you have an 8 feeding it and an 8 going here and then a 6 going here and then that, and then this goes back into the car for gauge, which is all well and good, but a solid, you know, number 8 fuel log would go very good, or even 2 number 8 hoses feeding one side individually.
Yeah, you got 2 ports on there, you could do it.
So that's something we're going to probably do in the next couple weeks, and we have a full nitrous standalone fuel system set up coming for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that, and yeah, that's our plan for this unit. So
good stuff.
we'll give more updates, I suppose.
You bet.